Hi, I'm Joe Saunders of Miniature Landscape Hobbies, and we're here at Torchlight Games in Burlington. Let's go in and check it out. Back in the fall, my day job as a marketing consultant had me traveling to the city of Burlington on and off. This left me with time on my hands while staying in hotels between meetings. And, naturally, this meant I had time to check out the local hobby stores. It was in this capacity, and by accident, that I discovered Torchlight Games. This impressive store provided me with a fun stop to kill time, and of course, while I was there, I did a little shopping.
That's so nerdy.
Little did I know, this business and I were on a collision course. No, not like that. In a good way. A short time later, changing fortunes gave me the time to increase my attention on miniature landscape hobbies, and this led to several spin-off opportunities. These opportunities came in the form of writing magazine articles, and most importantly, taking terrain commissions for my viewers. This growth, as you would expect, has been slow, and it's extremely hard work. But I'm not complaining, I'm really enjoying it. As such, though, I'm always on the prowl for new clients for scenery builds. I'm also looking for product reviews, and of course patrons for my Patreon account. At this point, Torchlight Games comes back into the story. During the Hot Lead convention this year, I was able to reconnect with the store by hanging out and talking to them at their trade booth. This got the ball rolling, and it's led to a great relationship that I really appreciate. Torchlight is now my main sponsor, and though I'm always looking for other sponsors and ways to innovate in the hobby industry, I'm extremely grateful to them. They have even offered a 5% off discount on their paint and hobby supplies to my Patreon members. I know that a few of my supporters are really enjoying this. If you're an avid miniature builder like me, you should know that 5% off can really help out. If you buy more than $80 a month in hobby supplies, and who really doesn't, then the value of a Patreon membership with Miniature Landscape Hobbies saves you money when you're shopping at Torchlight. Okay, but enough about these deals. I know what you really want to see is a tour of Torchlight itself and to check out their selection. So, let's take a look. The store is very inviting, with a bright and clean atmosphere. The staff are knowledgeable, and they even pretended that my jokes are actually funny.
Oh my god.
This scored them major bonus points. Then there are the models. So many models. There's a wide range of models here for a gamer of any type. They have a huge selection of Conquest, which is fast becoming one of the most popular games around if you like fantasy. And they have a very extensive, of course, Warhammer 40,000 selection, including one of my favorites, Necromunda. You'll also find Infinity, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and a ton of other products, including role-playing games and Gundam. A huge selection of Gundam. Now, I don't know much about this product yet, but giant robots are always a win as far as I'm concerned. This brings us to the part that will likely appeal to all of my viewers. Miniature Landscape Hobbies is dedicated to all aspects of building a miniature. Though I'm a historical wargamer myself, I know I have viewers that range from scale modelers to diorama builders to dollhouse enthusiasts, and we all have one thing in common: the need for supplies. And oh boy, does Torchlight Games have supplies. They have the largest amount of paints I've ever seen, and all from the major brands. AK, Army Painter, Citadel, they're all here. If you're like me and work with some of the less common stuff, Torchlight has you covered as well. There are model builders, enamels, and even oils, and of course, my absolute favorite, something I highly recommend to everybody, AK's weathering pencils. I can't think of a miniature building style that doesn't need large amounts of scenic effects, and you'll find this here too. Torchlight has the most comprehensive range of grass tufts, static grasses, ground effect pastes, and water resins. I haven't seen this much anywhere else. And you'll find all the tools you need to build with this stuff as well. Beyond this, the whole selection is online and in real time. Can't make it into the store to pick up some ground effects or some models? No problem, just order it on the website. They have reasonable shipping, and you can claim your Miniature Landscape Hobbies Patreon discount online as well as in person. So, Torchlight has an awesome selection, but I would be mistaken to leave out a critical element: the community they've built. Hobbies are fueled by passion, and when the source for your hobby supplies doesn't share your enthusiasm, things do not generally end that well, especially for beginners who need advice or encouragement to determine what supplies to buy and how to learn key skills, and usually the rules. The staff at Torchlight understand this. In fact, they understand it exceptionally well. As everyone who watches my channel knows, I'm a fanatic about the art of building in miniature. So much that I dedicate most of my waking hours to it. With the people at Torchlight, I'm happy to say I've met my match. Their knowledge and enthusiasm is infectious. When I leave the store, I'm always inspired to do some more painting and model builds. I also find myself chanting, "I must not start a Conquest army," over and over again. I know this is a struggle I'm sure to lose, but I try. Come on, heroes riding on dinosaurs, how can you resist? The ultimate commitment to helping their customers enjoy their hobby is evident by Torchlight's resources. They have plenty of options on hand to assist fledgling artists. This includes the most amazing thing I've ever seen a store do: provide an airbrush room. A room where customers can go and use any number of airbrushes to do their own work, all of which is 100% free of charge. I must say that getting my own airbrush about 3 years ago was a major step in developing my own hobby skills. And this cost me a fair amount of money to do. But in the end, it was worth it. However, Torchlight simply provides you this option for free. The last thing I want to touch on, and it's a major one, is the quality of the gaming space. Torchlight has provided 3 different rooms full of tables to game on. Anyone who stops in can use these, and the terrain is, well, spectacular. As you know, I think the key to good games is visually immersive terrain, and they definitely have it here. I didn't have an army with me when I went last, but if I had one, I would have thrown it on the table for a game. So that's my fast tour of Torchlight Games. If you can get to Burlington, drop in for a look and a game. If you're already a patron of this excellent business, then you know how great it is. Can't go to the store? No problem, check out the online catalog. Just do me a favor. If you want to save 5% on paints and model supplies while you're there, then consider joining my Patreon. That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Please remember to subscribe, press the bell button so you get immediate notification on our videos, and until next time, remember to keep building life in miniature.